when I looked at that video, I felt maybe I didn't give you guys a close enough look. So I'm going to redo part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will be about 7 notebooks. I'll stop it and then I'll do the rest of the notebooks. Also, in addition, I'm going to do scratch tests. I know a lot of people out there are looking for leather that will show where it's been. So today we're going to find out. Actually, I haven't done a scratch test too extensively yet. So today we're going to do a scratch test and we will find out which leather will show the scratches more than the others. Okay, so it's going to be a completely new review. All right. Okay, so Titus, if you could come around here, please. I'm going to start with the very Mulberry. You guys know I use the mulberries from my organic fruit garden. I juiced them and then I applied the juice to the leather. And you can see that the color is actually quite nice. I enjoy it. It's not something that I would personally use. My wife has 2 of these. She loves the color. The leather has a lot of texture. I think I have a couple over there that are quite smooth, but you can see this is quite textured here. Nice piece of leather. I don't have anything to do a scratch test on for the Mulberry. I can tell you that it's pretty scratch resistant. I don't want to destroy this notebook just to do a scratch test, so sorry. I'm not going to do one on this one. The next one is the Flapjack. Flapjack is very soft, very pliable, has a nice color to it. A lot of texture going on in there. Some of the Flapjacks are a little smoother than this. Some are more textured than this. Okay, actually this is quite enjoyable to hold, to feel. Very pliable. Okay, so it's the Flapjack. Now this is a piece of Flapjack leather and I'm just going to go ahead and we'll do a scratch test on it. So first I will rub my fingernail on there and I'm not seeing anything actually. I'm really pressing down hard. I'll use my trusty Lamy, run across there. Nothing going on, nothing going on. Okay, we'll put a little clip on here and then just pull it off. No, nothing going on. This is not going to show any scratches at all unless you get a microscope up there and look at it. So the Flapjack is pretty much scratch resistant. Okay, now the next piece of leather is my beautiful black ice, and this is absolutely the last piece I have in this shop, and I am trying very hard to find more of this leather. I'm trying many different sources, but so far I have not been lucky. Beautiful leather, beautiful leather. The black ice, let me do because this is a scrap piece, let me do a scratch test on this. I'll go ahead and use my fingernail, and you can see that it will mark. If you see that, it will mark. Look at those scratches there. Some blunt objects. For sure it's leaving some marks. And we'll do the clip. Actually nothing going on there. So this black ice, even though the construction of it is quite sturdy, it will soften up after you use it for a while, and the surface of the leather is quite susceptible to marking and scratching. So this would be a good choice if you like leather to show where it's been. However, I don't have any more right now, so for sure I'll let everyone know when I receive more. The next one is my caramel brown. I really enjoy this color. It's a beautiful color. Most of my caramel brown is very smooth in texture. Sometimes you'll have some small pebbling or small indentations going on in the leather, but for the most part it's quite smooth, and it's a beautiful color. This leather is, I would say, semi-pliable. The construction is rather stiff, but also it offers some pliability. So it's the you get the best of both worlds there. Beautiful color. Then I have a piece here that we'll do a scratch test on. This is the caramel. So I'm just going to do on the corner here. Now, please don't cringe when I do this, because I am not ruining this beautiful piece of leather. This leather will be put to use making a pocket or a pen loop or something. So don't worry, I'm not just destroying this leather and then I'll throw it away. I never throw away leather. I try to use up to the last piece. So we'll do a scratch test. Put my fingernails on there, and for sure you can see some marking there. You see that? For sure you can see that. Then have my lammy. Yep, we're getting some marks going on there. And we'll put a clip on here and roughly pull the clip off. No markings from the clip. So if you look here, you can see where I've scratched it with the lammy and with my fingernail. It's a lighter color. So with time and as you use this, for sure, this caramel brown will show where it's been. It will show the dings and the nicks from where it's been. Okay. Now the next one is Mocha. Mocha. It's an interesting color, Mocha. This one is, I would say, also quite pliable. You can see. It's still sturdy enough to use as a notebook, for sure, but it has a nice feel to it. It's very pliable. Most of the Mocha is textured, like you see here. Actually, there's some beautiful pebbling and grooving going on here. This is all natural from the hide of the animal. So that's an interesting color. Then we have a piece of Mocha leather here. We'll do a scratch test on this one. Run my fingernail across. And for sure, you can see that my fingernail left marks on there. Then I use my trusty lammy. Yeah, there's some marking going on, for sure. And then we use the clip. I'm not sure this clip is an effective scratch tester. I feel it's not strong enough, but anyhow, pull that off, and there's no marking going on there at all. So I would say this one also will show the wear and tear quite readily, depending on how you use it. The next one is my, this is the night sky. I don't know, I like this. It's so black that it's almost blue. The color is so black that it's almost a blue. And this is really, really, really smooth leather here. You can see just a little texture going on there, not too much. Okay, it's a nice piece of leather. Also, nice and pliable, not too much stiffness going on there. It's just a very classic color. Very classic color. I like it. Now, I suspect that this one is going to scratch quite easily, so we'll bring this over, scratch test, put my fingernails to work, and for sure you can see wherever you touch this leather, it's going to mark up. Use my lammy. Yeah. This one will really show the wear and tear on it, which for some people is cool, myself included. I enjoy seeing those marks grow over time. Again, this clip, I'm not certain it's strong enough to show a mark. Yeah, it left a little marking there. So this black knight definitely will show where you've been. So how many notebooks is this? I don't want this to go too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do one more and then we'll stop the video, and then I'll do a part 2. The next one is my Fudge Brown. I worked hard to make this as interesting as I could as far as the color is concerned. And the color will change depending on how you look at it. You'll see brown, you'll see black, you might even see some blue in there. For sure you'll see some red and some light tan. So I feel it's a very interesting color mix. And Titus, remind me, what is this? This is Fudge Brown. The Fudge Brown is quite a sturdy leather. Has some nice texturing going on there. Has some nice fat lines from the animal running across. Actually, I really enjoy this. This is a sturdy leather, but it's also, I would say, it's a little pliable. You can look at this. This will take you anywhere, and you can dish out any kind of punishment to this notebook and it's going to take it. Very, very sturdy construction for those of you who want a sturdier notebook by your side. Actually, I like this. So here's the Fudge Brown, a piece of scrap leather, and we'll just run my fingernail there. And yeah, it's showing the marking there for sure. And then we'll do the lammy. Yep, lammy showing through. Put the clip on. And the clip also leaves some marks on there. So remember now that this is all artificial tests. In the real world, these scratches and marks and on all of these notebooks would come quite subtly. Oh, that's not the word. They would come over time. They would build up over time. It wouldn't be as drastic as this. And then over the years, as they layer themselves on each other, the notebook would take on a charm all its own from all the use. Okay? All right. That's 7 notebooks. I think I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you guys in part 2. Okay? Bye-bye.